Welcome back to another episode of Buster's Travels, putting the bug back together. Today Sally's getting the inside of the door. All the jewelry, the fancy finished stuff will go in today in this video. I'll show you what I did to make a vapor barrier, and then we'll go from there. That's the driver's side outer scraper, window scraper. I took the plastic off the passenger side and I set the door panel on it, and I made a pattern, and then I cut it out with a pair of scissors. That'll go in next as the vapor barrier. Okay, I'm going to put dabs of silicone where I want to put the vapor barrier. Okay, we're going to let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to put the plastic on. Not quite tacky enough yet, but it'll do. Put a couple pieces of tape on it to hold it while it's setting up. Well, that could have been a little neater, but that's all right. That's fine for now. I'm going to get to the door. Okay, here's the door card. We're going to put this armrest on it. All the clips in. Get ready to mount it. That's our next move. Okay, I'm going to poke these holes in. And we're going to file them a little bit. Holes are a little bit off. Okay. Here's the hardware from an old door that's going to go on the back. You can see the threaded side sticking out. Put this bracket on. Oh, this way. But these are the wrong size. I have to get the other nuts. Okay, let's see. These will be fine. Like any good mechanic, you gotta have a nice crescent wrench. For them times you're just too lazy to get up and get the right wrench. rip it off, but we want to tighten her up. Okay, we're fine with that. See what she looks like. Well, that'd be good if I put it on right side. Okay, let's see what she looks like. All right, there she is with the armrest. Now we're gonna put some clips on. Okay, the clips are all in. Now I got to cut out for the door handle and the regulator. Doing this kind of stuff scares me because if you screw up, you ruin your door panel. Doesn't scare me, just makes me a little anxious. Okay, here's for the door handle. Okay, all that's left now is try to fit it on the door. Put the door on the armrest. Gotta move some around a little bit. I think that's all right. Well, as usual, giving me a tough time. Two little tips when putting the door panels on. See the opening, the A shape, or if you turn it upside down, it's a V shape there. You want to make sure them pins are spread out. If they're tight together, they won't clip in the door. You want them spread out. And another tip is, you should always replace these. They'll snap in easier with new ones. All right, let's get to snapping that door in. You gotta look at each one and maneuver it so it is going in the hole. I gotta pull that one up some. Well, it's bent. Gotta straighten it out. Gotta get another clip and replace that one. All right, I replaced that bad one. I noticed one thing with these pins. You gotta take your time and do one at a time. If you have to move it a little bit, well, you're gonna move it a little bit. You can't get frustrated or it's gonna be a nightmare. This isn't easy, that's for sure. Well, it's not that bad either. See, I need another one in here. This is a little bit of a tedious job. I don't know if it's me or just it's that way. Okay, all I got left is the bottom. I'm gonna get down on my back and do that one. I'm not gonna video it. You never believe it. Bottom ones went in 1, 2, 3. Piece of cake. They all went in like that. It'd be a blessing. You know, the problem is there's just so many, and you have to have them pretty much centered on each hole. So you got to take your time, be patient, and work at it. I could see why now a lot of guys screw their panels on, you know, because that could drive you nuts. All right. Take your time and enjoy it. Don't get frustrated. Let's move on to finishing the door. All right, time for a little of that jewelry I always talk about. Nice. Nice. All right, we're happy with that. Now we got to put this piece on. Okay, let's see. How do we want to turn this? I think this way. I'm going to find a little hole in here for a screw. Well, let me pull that out and look for it. I think what it is, I might have the wrong screw. Yeah, let me get another. Okay, I got the right screw this time. Let's try this again. I think this time we're going to have success. All right. Now we're tight. Works beautiful. I think there's a little black backing goes in there. I have to look for it. Okay, let's pop this piece in. It's not an original door, so of course it's got to give us a little trouble. Well, I'm not really happy with that black piece. I have to find out if there's another piece I can buy that fits in here. But for now, that's good. All right. I'm going to clean up the door. I'm going to give a last few words and move on. All right, Sally's door, passenger side, is complete. Let's take a walk around and look at the other side. She's looking good. Got to get that glove box painted on there. We love that interior. We're back to having fun. That's the next door to be done. All right, everybody. Enjoy your project. See you in the next one. Hope you might have learned something from this one. I did. Every time I do something, it's a learning curve. And I learned a lot of little lessons as this one went along. The next one should go a lot better. Hopefully, see you in the next one. One last look from the driver's side. She's looking good.